So California Governor Gavin Newsom tweeted out this ridiculous, idiotic tweet. Talk about support for same-sex marriage is now at a record 71% high, and even tagged the GOP. Governor Gavin Newsom. Normal people, regular people who have their heads on straight like myself, now don't have a problem with same-sex marriage. I don't have a problem with same-sex marriage. I support it. I think everyone should support it. It should be your right to do whatever you want to do with your life. Who you want to marry, who you want to sleep in bed with, that is your business and your business alone. But the problem that people have is when you try to push this LGBT queer teaching onto little kids. And that is what's been going on for the past couple of years now. It has become a pandemic where you see mostly the left, the pro-democratic people, the people in these blue states are pushing for little kids. I'm talking about 6, 7, 8 years old before they even reach elementary, during elementary, to be taught about LGBT and queer theory. What the hell does a 6, 7, 8-year-old need to know about LGBT? Nobody, parents do not send their kids to school to learn about sex at that age, to learn about gay, trans people at that age. You send them to school to learn the ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. Not about that. That is the problem people have. And you continue to push this down their throats, and they're sick and tired of it. Listen, I understand it's Pride Month, okay? Anybody who transition, go out, celebrate. I get that. Nothing wrong with that. But the White House decided to throw a Pride Month parade at their White House. But they did not do that for Easter. They did not do anything for Veterans Day, where people who served in the military protecting this country have died. There was no parade for Veterans Day at the White House. There was no parade for Easter, God's holy day. There was no parade even for Christmas, no Thanksgiving. But Pride Month, we got to go all out and continue to push this down people's throats. You want to know why Target lost $10 billion? Because they tried to push that shit onto people's little children. Nobody wants to go into a store and see clothes for infants spread with LGBT and pride stuff. They're not ready for that. They are not ready. They do not want to see that. When you attack people's kids, don't be mad when they revolt back. And this whole woke thing. I first thought woke was like, okay, you're aware of what's going on behind the scenes, how corrupt the government is, how corrupt politics is, how corrupt the general society is. But now it's like woke is more of a left thing. Like, look, they're trying to push. They're making things that were not normalized. They're making things that were considered as sin. They were making things that were considered evil acts, now making them normal. And it's like, what kind of age and society that we live in now, that this is really being pushed towards people as this is the new way to live? Excuse me. If you had a child, you had a girl or a little boy, you're at the mall or the store, and they go use the bathroom. Your toddler go use the bathroom, and you see a grown man dressed in woman's clothing and saying that they are a woman, addressing themselves as a woman, and they go use the same bathroom that your little daughter went to. Would you be okay with that? No, you wouldn't. Vice versa. If you had a little boy and you see a grown ass woman dressing as a boy, dressing as a man, saying that she is a man, believe that she's a man, use the same bathroom as your little boy, would you be okay with that? No. So why are you force feeding this shit down little children's throats? They don't even know what they are. They're just exploring the world. Let them have time to develop, go through the motions in life. They're eventually going to date. They're eventually going to have sex. They're eventually going to be with the opposite sex, if not same sex. Let them decide on their own time whether they like that, whether they believe in same-sex marriage, whether they want to transgender to another transition, or whether they want to stay who they are. But you are force feeding them and trying to manipulate them into thinking that this is how they act. It's kind of funny how people, liberals want to all of a sudden preach about, freedom of the people and freedom of that. But when it came to the COVID vaccines, there was no freedom. You either got the shot or you got axed. When it comes to certain things, they only believe in freedom when it fits their agenda. When it doesn't fit their agenda, ain't no such thing as freedom. So this is why people are upset. Okay, ain't nobody upset about same-sex marriage. If you have a head on your shoulders and you are a decent human being, you're okay with that. But nobody believes when stuff like that should be force-fed down their little kids' throats. You don't send your kid to school at 6, 7, 8 years old to learn about LGBT and queer theories and gender affirming and stuff like that. No, you send them to go to school to learn ABCs and 1, 2, 3s and stuff like that. When they get older, then they can make the decision for that on their own. They don't need you guys to take control of their kids. They already have a parent. They don't want you to control and mess up their views of stuff like that. That's what's going on here. And this is really getting sick and tired, and is really becoming a pandemic worse than COVID. But let me know what you guys think about this. Do you agree, disagree with what I said? Leave your comments down below, man. Subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. Share this video out to everybody. And I will catch you guys later. Peace.